Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I personally could be doing a little better, but I can tell you about that while we're making some marshmallows today. So we need egg whites, some corn syrup, sugar, gelatin, and water. The only things I have measured out are the water and the sugar, so the first thing I'm gonna do is bloom this gelatin. So I'm just gonna pour in a third a cup of water into this little bowl. Oh, came out fast. I have 3 room temperature eggs, and we have to separate the yolks from the whites, and we're only going to use the whites today. Oh my god, no! It popped! I don't think I have any more eggs, so I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to separate this as best as I can without contaminating the egg white. Okay, oh shit, okay. Y'all, I might have to try again tomorrow. Oh, did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? I think I did it. Okay. Next, I did have to take out some of the egg white to make sure that I didn't contaminate the rest of it. And if this doesn't whip up later, we'll know why, but I'm pretty sure it's fine, so. I'm just gonna take this egg yolk out now. Make sure you have clean hands, by the way. Don't go scratching your nuts and then putting it in here. So basically the entire process of making marshmallows is you're gonna whip the egg whites up, and then once the sugar syrup reaches a certain temperature, you're basically just going to put the hot syrup in with the egg whites while it's whipping, and that is going to give it a lot of volume. And then at the very end you add in the gelatin, which is going to make it set. So the whole process is pretty straightforward, but we'll see if it's actually as easy as it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over like medium-high heat, and we're supposed to melt it until it reaches 245. And while that's happening, we also have to whip up the egg whites. And the egg whites are already supposed to be kind of frothy when we add in this syrup. So I'm actually gonna let this heat up for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna turn on the stand mixer. I'll show you in a second what it looks like. It's a lot more fluffy, and I kind of just want to stick my face into it. I think I was supposed to pour cornstarch in this too, but I'm too lazy, so we're just gonna do powdered sugar. Making a little bit of a mess, as always. Oh. So this is what it looks off the whisk. I'm just going to like... I wish I could share this with you guys. They taste like marshmallows. It smells like gelatin though. I'm not gonna lie, the smell is kind of off-putting. I'm not really into that, but it tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. It's really fluffy. Ooh, tell me that isn't so satisfying. Oh. I don't know if you can tell right now too, but my lips are super chapped and they always get like this whenever I get really sick. And it's not even like the type of chapped where I can just put on some chapstick and everything is fine, or just exfoliate it with some sugar. It's like chapped to the point where it looks like I've been walking in a blizzard for like 10 hours straight. And I have a really bad habit of like picking my lip skin off because I just don't like the way that it feels when I like rub my lips together, and they're so dry that you can just like feel it everywhere. If you've ever had really dry lips, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just keep picking the lip skin, which I know I shouldn't be doing, and now my lips are just like very raw and gross. But this is actually better than it was like 2 days ago. Like 2 days ago, straight up, if I were to kiss you, it would really be no different than kissing a cactus. And so right now, I don't really know what to do about this. If anybody is watching and has any advice on what to do with super, super dry lips, please help, because this is like really not pleasant at all. As a side note, before I hop off and reconvene with you guys tomorrow, I wanted to show you this plant that I planted almost a month ago. I'm so excited. Okay, ready? Look, 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 look. Do you see that? It's sprouted. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I was wondering how long it was gonna take for one of the seeds to grow. And today, when I walked out the front door, I was like, oh my god, it grew. I thought I killed it, but I'm so excited that it actually sprouted. This means two things. It means, one, I'm a mother now, and two, my dreams are gonna come true. I actually have to water it right now, which I'm going to do with this remaining water that I use from the Marshmallows. It's like not going in. Okay, so I'm going to sign off right now, and we will reconvene tomorrow to drink some hot chocolate and eat these marshmallows. It is day 2. I am about to make some hot chocolate right now, and I've never actually made hot chocolate before, so I'm kind of just gonna wing it. I'm gonna do half water, half milk, and I also have some dried lavender, and I really like the flavor of it, so I'm wondering if it would taste good in this hot chocolate, because I know lavender and chocolate usually are a good pair, so I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna simmer this over medium heat for a little bit until some of that lavender flavor comes out. I woke up feeling like dog shit today. I don't get it. It's like every time I think I'm getting better, I just end up getting worse somehow. So hopefully this nice little hot chocolate will make me feel better. Oh, what the hell? I missed a bunch. I have to restrain it. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna pop one out first because I'm really curious. I'm gonna take a tiny one from the corner, see if it comes out. Whoa. I don't think these set properly because they're like wet. Okay, they taste good, but the texture is not correct, so I don't know if I did something wrong or not. Kind of disappointed, but that is life, unfortunately. They're fine. I'll just put it on top of the hot chocolate and I'll eat it anyways. Okay, let's give this a try. I think it'll actually taste really good because these marshmallows have the flavor. It's just like the texture that's a little bit off. Let's see what this hot chocolate tastes like. I'm scared I'm gonna burn myself. Okay. Y'all, lavender hot chocolate is good. Wow, I'm so happy that I put that in there. Even though the marshmallows did not come out right, this hot chocolate is good. It is so good. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. I've never made hot chocolate before for myself. And this is a 10 out of 10. I definitely am going to do this again. Wow. This is a very simple drink and it comes together very easily, but I think if I made this for somebody or if someone made this for me, I would actually be really impressed. Like the flavor is so decadent and I used bittersweet chocolate, so the taste is a lot more, I would say rich. I'm not really a milk chocolate type of gal and I think it would be too sweet if I did use milk chocolate. But I think the flavor of bittersweet chocolate just feels more intensely cocoa. And with that floralness from the lavender, this is so good. If you had a crush on someone, you should definitely make this for them and go outside and sit by a little campfire, just like snuggle up and drink your little hot cocoa and marshmallows. Very good. Really, really good. So I've been sick back to back with a generic cold and then I got something else even worse after. But on one of the days that I was bedridden, I did what any sane individual would do and I binge watched 8 episodes of Singles Inferno season 2. So while everybody was catching up on season 4, which I heard was really bad compared to the last few seasons, I was catching up on a better season. So, but yeah, I actually liked most of the men from that season. Like there was no one really super problematic, but yeah, I can see why everyone loves Dex so much. He's so friendly, and my first impression of him was actually as a judge and a panelist in season 3, so he gave off very warm and friendly vibes. So I was super surprised when I saw him come out in season 2 for the first time and he seemed so like cold. I mean, very manly, but his first impression is just completely different than how he comes off. When he did his first challenge with the flag, oh my god. I understand why Silky was like fangirling so hard, because like I swear when he pulled out that flag, my fallopian tubes like straight up dropped 2 eggs. Oh, yeah, that was sexy. I'm blushing. I also really like that one guy who was a tailor. I can't remember his name, but his first impression was actually very like stone cold, like just a wall. And at first I didn't think I was gonna like him, but he ended up being so funny and goofy, and he was so nice to Zoe. Like he was just so sweet to her, and I was so surprised because at first it really didn't seem like he gave that much of a fuck, but I don't know, he was just mad funny. And then when they were all wrestling in the pit and he was like, I give up. he was fun. I liked him. All right, my hot take of the season. I don't really know if this is a hot take or not, but I don't know why 3 guys were fighting over Silky, to be honest. Like, she seems very sweet and empathetic and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like there was nothing that special about her personality other than her looking very like cute and innocent and sweet. And that one girl who didn't get to go to paradise at all, I feel so bad for her because I feel like she's like mad chill and down to earth, but nobody wanted to get to know her. But there was 3 people fighting over Silky, and I don't even know why. There was one part in the show where Soe was giving advice to one of the guys, and she was saying, push through with sincerity because that's always gonna work. And I only half agree with that. I feel like pushing through with sincerity only works when it's the guy doing it. And as you can see from her pushing through with sincerity for that one guy, I can't remember his name, the one that she liked at the very beginning, she pushed through with sincerity and still he was not interested in her. And when girls treat guys really nicely and do everything for him, knowing that he does not like her, it does not make him like her more, because guys are just wired differently. I don't agree with her going after the same guy that many times after knowing that he didn't like her, but I will say I definitely respect the grind, because there's not a lot of women who will kind of keep going after one person and be so, I guess, like straightforward and determined to let them know that. Because that's very much, I feel like, a guy mindset. And so even though she looked really meek and feeble, she is actually pretty strong-willed, so I respect her for that. And I think the guy that she liked probably respected her more for doing all of that, but he definitely didn't like her more. So ladies, if you're watching and you know that the guy does not like you, do not push through with sincerity. I'm not saying this is true all of the time, because it can be really annoying when guys are pushing through with sincerity for a woman when that girl doesn't like him, but a lot of the times I think women will fold for guys who do push through with sincerity, just because, I don't know, women really like to be cared for. And so if they see that you're putting in the effort, even if they're not into you at the beginning, I feel like they can easily have their minds changed if you show through your actions that you actually care about them. And that's why I think it is much more effective when a guy is pushing through with sincerity rather than a woman pushing through. Y'all can tell me what you think in the comments, but I personally think it's true. And you can even see with Silky, like, she literally picked the guy who ended up doing all that stuff for her. Whether she did that to spite Dex, I don't know, but she did say at the end interview that she kind of changed her mind about how she approached, I guess, men because of all the nice things he did for her. And I think a lot of women are really like that. And so even though she might have liked Dex and Dex might have liked her and they might have had like a lot of chemistry with each other, I feel like she looked so much more comfortable with the other guy. And she may have wanted Dex, but I feel like the guy that she needed was the person that she chose. But yeah, those are my thoughts on season 2. You can tell me what you think, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm debating if I should watch season 4, but I've already seen some spoilers and I don't know. I'm not really that interested in this season, to be honest. The only reason why I want to watch it is to see Dex as a panelist. But we'll see. We'll see. If I get sick again, maybe I'll binge watch season 4, but for now, I really don't want to increase any more brain rot. But I will say, Korean reality TV shows, especially the dating ones, are so much more fun to watch than American ones, because it's so much more wholesome and there's no super explicit stuff. I feel like dating shows in the US, they're already like making out, like not long after meeting each other, or like having sex. And so I appreciate the wholesomeness. It's really nice to watch Korean variety TV shows and shows like Singles Inferno. It's quite refreshing within the space of reality TV. So yeah, cheers to this hot chocolate and my failed marshmallows, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully I won't be sick by then.